And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. Today is Vlogtober Day 23. For some reason, I think I should have been trying to bid for something for swapping a trip next month, but I'll do that when I get home. So today is the 23rd. I'm heading to the airport in just a moment. My alarm that said leave the room right now just went off, so I've got 15 minutes to head downstairs for the 11 o'clock shuttle. Our show time is 11:38, which I think is plenty of time to get to the airport. We're pretty close, and we're going to Dallas, I think, and then we've got a 3-hour sit, and then we fly to Las Vegas. So it's going to be a fairly long day. 2 legs that are blocked at about 3 hours, plus the 3-hour sit and travel commute time. So it's a fairly long day, but it should be fairly easy and very simple. So let's get to it. All right, see ya at the airport. All right, got to the airport, waiting for the plane to deplane. The shuttle here was the shuttle ride was a little weird. A couple of things were being said on the shuttle that confused me a little bit. One of them was someone asked about Bad Bunny being on the NFL halftime show. I'm never going to watch the damn thing, but the guy, he's from Puerto Rico, all right, so he's American, and there's really no debating that, and so she's like, oh, you need to speak English if you want to call yourself an American. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, you just sit there. You just sit there and enjoy yourself, but yeah. Confusing. And welcome to Dallas, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. That was supposed to take 3.5 hours, but it was 1 hour 55 minutes. I'll take that any day. I'm going to stop off at Wendy's because I have yet to eat anything except a noodle on the plane. So I'm going to have a little sustenance here, and I will see you at some point during my 3.5 hour sit. Yay! Alright, so got my chicken sandwich and some french fries. I'm reading an email that I just received from the General Service Director of Alcoholics Anonymous, and it was an email sort of reaching out and reminding everybody that Gratitude Month usually starts in October, usually around the same time as Canadian Thanksgiving. November is usually Gratitude Month, but the email included some history of how AA started in Quebec and in Canada. And the email culminated with a reminder that 37,000 plus people went to Vancouver this past July for the 90th anniversary. Reading the email and the history of recovery in Canada just got me very verklempt. But now I have french fries to distract me from feelings, so I will see you later on. Hello there, hi. So I've just survived most of my 3.5 hour sit. I've got a double tall skinny vanilla latte here. I was seriously disappointed there's no note written on my card to tell me to have a nice day. So unasked for editorial. You know, occasionally I overshare things I really don't need to know, don't want to know, don't care to know, don't need to know, and blah, blah, blah. Well, unasked for editorial. You know how they call this a man's world, where men are so obviously and clearly in charge. I don't think we should be in charge. I don't think men really should be in charge. I just got back from the bathroom. I just visited the real restroom in the airport before getting on the airplane, and not to gross out anybody, but literally, men don't know how to use a urinal or a public toilet, and I'm assuming at home either, without literally peeing everywhere. I know you didn't want to know this, you didn't want to hear it. There's literally urine everywhere, and I'm like, if men, and this is not an isolated incident, I've seen it everywhere in the world, why can't men just pee? Like, honestly, is it so difficult? And if they can't literally pee, should they be in charge? That's my question for you. Completely unasked for editorial, and obviously my own opinion, not that of my employer, right? You know that. All right, so almost done with the day. Very much looking forward to going home. So I will see you most likely back in Las Vegas. All right? See you soon. I know you won't be able to use the bathroom without thinking about me for a little while. Sorry. All right, so I'm still at the airport here. So funny. So I just purchased 2 items on eBay. There was a scarf, a vintage scarf that's beautiful. The price is very reasonable. In fact, it was very, 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 very reasonable. It was like $7. It's a beautiful scarf. And then I've never really been a collector of snow babies, the little Department 56 figurines of little chubby little, kids with little fuzzy little textured outfits. Well, I've never been a huge fan of them. They're adorable. I've just never really wanted one. But the person who was selling the scarf, I looked through their items, and they had such interesting, really neat items I really liked a lot. And they have one of them that is a little snow baby in a little airplane over clouds. And I think the title of it is I Can Fly. It's from 2001. 2002. It was just so cute, and I liked it. And just 10 minutes later, they sent an offer out with a bit of a discount, as you do if you sell on eBay. So I purchased both those items, and I just sent out a little note saying that I got these 2 items. Is it possible to put them in one box, because it's just easier at the post office? And they just sent me back a message saying, oh, certainly they're going to combine the items into one box, refund me the shipping difference, which is very kind of them, and then that they wanted to say they appreciated and enjoyed my content on YouTube. What is going on? What a small world to have, to randomly just randomly on eBay to buy something and have them actually be viewers of my Isn't that the strangest, smallest world thing that's ever happened? I mean, what are the odds that I would buy something on eBay out of the millions of people who shop on eBay, and then have that person know me from my YouTube channel? Isn't that strange? I think it's very strange. It's amazing, but it's very strange. I'm very grateful, but it's very, very strange. I hope they're watching me so I can say hi and thank you. Have a good night. Thank you all. All right, hey guys, how are you? Winded. I left my phone on the plane. Welcome back to Vegas. And this guy who works for the wheelchair company refused to help this mother who's traveling with her newborn and all of her bags. So I had her wait in a chair over here while I went back to get my phone. So I'm going to help her carry her bags and get to baggage claim, where hopefully her... Hey guys, have a great time. Nice to see you. Where hopefully she can get her car seat. All right, are you ready? Yay. All right. Where's your, oh, there it is. Her other bag. All right. Let's go for a walk. Woohoo! Can I take a picture of the baby?
Yeah, sure.
Look at this. Look at this baby. Oh my gosh, so I have a YouTube channel. Do you mind if I...
Yeah, sure, you can post it.
Ah, this baby! All right, so now we're gonna get him in here.
Okay.
And we're gonna get you up to Uber. All right, we're gonna get those bags up. She had a lot on her plate, this poor thing. It is chaos. Chaos here, so I'm gonna hang out with this young lady until her Uber gets here so we can get all her bags and her baby to the car safely, because this is chaos. Now, what was your name?
I'm Natalie.
Natalie. Yeah. Give me another hug. Look, Natalie.
Steven is the best.
It was an adventure. Bye, love. Take care. Get home safe. Oh my God, what a love. What a love. All right, let me get into the airport where it's cooler and we'll chat. Oh my God, I've done my good deed for the day. And I'm so humble I had to film it. Ooh, so I need to take a moment to gather my breath. Oh my goodness, I'm sweating my tuchus off. So I'm just outside where the Uber Lyft pickup is, and you can kind of see the strip over there. My car is way way over there. Taking a little breather here because I'm so out of shape. So our flight here from wherever we were, Dallas, was very nice. Full. Every seat was full. Every single seat was full. And then this lovely young lady, she's juggling bags, backpacks, purses, and her 6-week-old gorgeous little baby. She is such a love, and she seemed to always be slipping through the cracks. No one was helping her when she needed help. Her car seat, or that the baby was in, was sent to baggage claim, where she needed it, where she was on the airplane. So I called a wheelchair, an airport service. I called a wheelchair to help bring her to baggage claim, and I figured that would be doing her a service because, I mean, she's overwhelmed with all these bags and stuff. She's all by herself, doesn't know where she is. And the wheelchair guy got her in the chair and then told her it would be an hour before he could push her anywhere because she wasn't a scheduled wheelchair. An hour. She's got a 6-week-old. She's been traveling all day. She's been on both of my flights and sat at the airport for 3 hours. That baby needs to be in a home, taken care of, changed, all that. No way she had to sit there an hour. So I just walked her from the gates to the Uber Lyft thing. Well, first we stopped off at the baggage claim area where you got to see the baby to wait for her bag and the car seat. And then I brought her up here to the Uber Lyft thing, which has been a crazy, crazy nightmare. But like, the poor thing, like the wheelchair guy, he doesn't work for us, he works at the airport. He did not give a flying rat's ass. He saw that little baby, he saw that young lady overwhelmed with her bags, and he still told her no. So I got mad. And when I get mad, I take action. So here we are. Here we are. A wheelchair guy right here. So I am, now that I'm fully taking a breath, I'm going to go take my trek to the car. What else should I tell you about today? Today was nice. It was nice and long, and I'm off for 2 days. And I think that's it for Vlogtober today. I will see you tomorrow. Anything like an adventure happens between now and my car, I'll tuck it at the end of this video. So if I see you again, I had a little adventure. If I don't see you till tomorrow, you have a good night. All right? Mwah! Bye. Fly safe.